It was a peaceful evening in a quiet suburban neighborhood. Mike, a retired firefighter, was sitting in his cozy living room, reading a book while his loyal German shepherd, Max, rested by his feet. The warm glow of a nearby lamp filled the room as the two enjoyed the calmness of the night. Suddenly, Max's ears perked up. The dog sniffed the air, then stood up abruptly, his body tense. He barked once, then again, louder this time. Mike, startled by the sudden change in Max's behavior, put down his book. "What is it, boy?" Mike asked, his voice laced with concern. Max ran to the front door, barking insistently, then back to Mike, as if urging him to follow. Confused but trusting his companion, Mike stood and followed Max. As he approached the hallway, the acrid smell of smoke hit his nose. Mike's heart sank. He rushed to the kitchen and saw flames licking the edge of a curtain above the stove. A spark must have ignited the fabric, and the fire was spreading rapidly. The smoke was thickening, and the heat was intensifying. "Good boy, Max," Mike exclaimed, realizing that Max had detected the danger before the smoke alarm even went off. Thinking quickly, Mike grabbed a fire extinguisher he always kept nearby. With practiced precision, he sprayed the base of the flames, extinguishing the fire before it could engulf the rest of the kitchen. The flames subsided, but the room was filled with smoke, and Mike knew they needed to get out. "Come on, Max. Let's get outside," he said, his voice calm but urgent. As they exited the house, Mike called 911 to report the fire and ensure there were no lingering risks. Firefighters arrived shortly afterward to inspect the scene, confirming that the fire was fully out. One of the firefighters, a former colleague of Mike's, commended Max. "You've got yourself a real hero here, Mike," the firefighter said, patting Max on the head. Max wagged his tail, his eyes bright with pride. "You've got yourself a real hero here, Mike," the firefighter said, patting Max on the head. Max wagged his tail, his eyes bright with pride. In the days that followed, news of Max's heroic actions spread through the neighborhood. Neighbors stopped by to check on Mike and bring treats for Max, calling him a hero. Despite the attention, Max remained humble, sticking close to Mike and ensuring his safety as always. "Mike couldn't have been prouder of Max. I rescued him from the shelter years ago," Mike often told his friends. "But it turns out, he rescued me right back." Max's unwavering loyalty and keen instincts reminded everyone of the deep bond between humans and their canine companions. The incident strengthened the already unbreakable bond between Mike and Max, proving that sometimes heroes have 4 legs and a wagging tail.